Hi, this is Peter Dart's Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing your monthly astrology reading through the tarot for Virgo for February 2021. So let's see what we get here for Virgo. Okay, right, so for you Virgos now, it's about focusing on what you want, because here it's like you're looking for some kind of enlightenment victory. You're looking to do something with your life that you feel good about. So whether it's you're coming home to a positive life, or going to work and feeling fulfilled and successful, whatever it is now, you're seeking something, and you're going to go out there now and try and get it for yourself, because at the moment you're feeling a bit negative about things. But you're going to pick yourself up, you're going to knock your life down, and you're going to rebuild yourself, and you will do it. And I feel that's the good thing. You are going to do it. But don't get me wrong, there are going to be little setbacks. But you've got to cut through all the crap now and sort things out and make things happen for yourself now. And you've just got to get out there now and just do what's best for you. And I just feel as you do that, bit by bit, you'll start to get where you truly need to be. So it's like you've just got to trust your intuition a little bit now, and go with your gut feelings and follow your true path wherever you feel so you should be going. But it's showing me here that you have got your wishes and dreams, and you're going to be focusing on these wishes and dreams, and you're going to be following through. There may be one or two that you may have, and just bear in mind you can't do everything at once. So maybe you've got to focus on the important one first, or the bigger one, or the smaller one, so at least you've got something ticked off. But it doesn't matter which way you do it, as long as you do it. And this is what it's all about. But I just feel as though you'll sort things out. It'll take a bit of time, but you will get there. Also, some of you are going to be thinking about motherhood, either sorting children out or basically wanting a child. And I feel as if that's something there that you've got perhaps sort out with your better half. Or if you're single, you may reach out to sort of loved ones or friends to sort of air your views a little bit of what you think the best way of sort of implementing ideas are. If this is what you're looking for, change, or for a new child to come in. But obviously, if you're wanting a child, you've got to find that partner. But I just feel as though these are the things you can all look for and plan. So everything's there for the taking. But what I will say is, not everything is going to happen overnight, because this is your slow positive growth card. So it's like things take time to grow, things take time to move forward. But I personally wouldn't worry about that, because I just think that's a good card. It's a bit like, it might take you time to get there, but it won't come crashing down. So in other words, you've just got to take your time, do things bit by bit, and bit by bit you'll start to move forward. And this is what it's all about. So you've just got to trust those gut feelings now and see everything through, and not to shy away from nothing. But I just feel as though as you make some of these changes, there's going to be one or two people around you who are going to be a little bit jealous of you, because all of a sudden it's like you found all this empowerment and you're ready to get out there. And not everybody's going to have your strength of will and convictions, but you're going to do it. The only problem you've got is sometimes you can be very meticulous, and that's all right, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's slowing you down, and sometimes you've just got to let things just flow. Right, let's have a look at relationships for you Virgos. Okay, so this is where you've got to be a little bit careful, because judgment is reaping what you sow. But bear in mind, we can reap judgment in a good way, and we can reap it in a negative way. So we just have to be very careful what we're doing, and we're making sure that we're making the right choices and the right decisions. And funny enough, there's your choice card. So we've got to choose wisely now what we're doing emotionally. Sometimes you can be overthinking things a little bit, and that's absolutely fine. Feel like you are a bit of a creative deep thinker, but sometimes you can go a little bit OTT with it. It's a bit like you've got your idea and you want to implement it, and you'll think and think and think and think and think and think and think. It's like thinking till the cows come home. And again, like I say, that's okay. It's who you are. It's part of your personality. But the trouble is, by the time you've done all that thinking and you get to the end of that journey, you'll come straight back beginnings again and probably go through it all again. And by the time that happens, you've drained your energy and you've probably missed the opportunity. So it would be a shame to sort of miss out on things. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes you just got to come out your comfort zone and just got to take a massive leap of faith and just go for it. But I know, easier said than done. But try. So everything that you're doing now is in your capable hands, and you've just got to get the balance right now emotionally and what you want. And there's the lover's choice for you. I feel as though those of you are single, I don't feel like you're going to rush into anything, but you are going to be looking out there. But it's like you're not bothering with dating sites, or you're not sort of rushing into it at the moment because you feel as though it's not the right time. There's something you're deciding, and whatever it is you're deciding, it's right for you at this moment in time in your life. So it just feels as though you perhaps wouldn't have done this way in the past, or people around you wouldn't do it your way. But it doesn't matter because it's right for you. And for those of you who are connected, I feel like you're looking for a little bit more balance with your better half, or a little bit more support. And sometimes you feel like that support isn't quite coming forward. And yet, even your partner can know you're right, but sometimes perhaps doesn't agree with you the way you're going about it. So it's like I feel as though things have got to be sorted. So it just feels though now you've just got to look at things, analyse things, and decide what's best for you moving forward. But you will move forward. Some of you as well, especially if you're in a relationship, and could be thinking about a house move. And I think that's lovely. But I just feel as though, again, with this house move, look at it, see where you're at financially, but don't feel as though you've got rush into it. There's such a thing as planning. And I feel as though put things in place and put a sort of plan together and work to that plan. And if you reach it a little bit ahead of schedule, brilliant, fantastic. But if you're a little bit behind, don't worry about it. It's like sometimes it's like, we've got to do things in order. So it just feels like just do the best you can, try and bring it all together as quickly as possible. But if it doesn't quite go to plan, don't worry about it. But if you go rushing in because you're desperate to get there, I feel like you'll end up regretting it. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay. But overall, I just feel as though we're going to get there. But it is all about balance now and understanding and making sure now that you're getting the things that you want in life. Sometimes I feel like you're self-sacrificing yourself a little bit. It's almost like I feel as though you're putting others first before yourself. And that's great, absolutely lovely. But is it making you happy? Not exactly. Right, let's have a look at work and career. Okay, so when it comes to work and career now, just feels though whatever it is you're doing, it just feels like I'm holding on to things. It's time to let go and move forward. And here, you are the person of balance. It's like sometimes you like everything to be just so, everything in its little neat boxes, everything sort of ticked off. Great, fantastic. Nothing wrong with that. If you can get that kind of balance in your life, brilliant. But the trouble is sometimes we can't. So it's like you've got to come out your comfort zone a little bit now and take that little bit of a leap of faith I keep talking about to make things happen, to push your life forward the way you want things to be. Because if you don't do it, you're only going to regret it later on in life. So you just might as well go for it. But something's got to change because you're not happy with things. But it's like you're stuck there. It's like you daren't move forward. It's like something's just really holding you back, whether it's the fears to do with what's going on in the world, it's your own sort of, fears, but whatever it is, it's like you've got to deal with this. You've got to sort it out in your head. It's almost like I feel like you need a little bit of natural healing energy. So you can just clear your thoughts, put things right, and get your life back on track. And then I feel like as you do that, you'll be absolutely fine. But I just feel as though don't worry too much. But I do feel like sit back, analyse, implement, have a strategy, and I just feel as though bit by bit, you'll get where you need to be. It's like you have got ideas. There's definitely ideas there, but you've got to implement them. And I just feel as though gradually everything's coming together on the table now for you to pick up the pieces and do something with your career. You have got this lovely healing energy about you here with the Archangel Gabriel. So it's almost like it feels though perhaps anything to do with looking after people, caring, counselling, social work, or maybe on a spiritual path, or any kind of other kind of aspect of it. I just feel as though you'd be very, very good at that. Obviously, that's not going to be for all Virgos. That's just impossible, isn't it? But I just feel as though a lot of you have got that energy about you at the moment, and you could be tapping into it and doing something with it. Whether it would be suitable for you, who knows? Time will tell. But I just feel as I'm sure you've got other ideas that you can be looking at. But I just feel as though you've got to bring them together now and just implement them. So I just feel so for you Virgos now, I just feel as though don't be worrying about things, but don't be delaying things. And it's almost like it just feels though now you've got to just get out there now and create a path, and you've got to try and follow that path. But do bear in mind, you can adjust that path along your way a little bit. Nothing's set in stone. But if you just keep sitting there and thinking and complimenting or contemplating is the word I'm looking for, and analysing, you're never going to get there. It's like it'll be another year gone before you know it. So that would be a shame. So try and just get your ideas, implement it, and then just push it forward, because then your life will be moving forward, and that would be so good. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Hope it makes sense, and I wish you well for the future. So thanks very much for listening. Bye bye.